has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Hey guys, Malzo here again, taking a look at Rush again. This was at the E-League Major Qualifier, and they actually went on to lose this game against FaZe. Normally I grab games where the guy I'm looking at wins, but you know what, I thought I'd change it up. You know, if I was cheating, maybe I would be a little bit more on tilt or something and be more encouraged to do it in a game that I'm losing. But the first demo that I did for Rush was pretty fucked up. And I've gone through about half of this one so far, and I don't know, man, this guy's pretty weird. Might be something going on here for sure. I think I got a few pretty good clips saved up that'll be coming up, but let's start from the top and we'll get into the pistol round. Not a very exciting pistol round from Rush. The first engagement there, I really didn't think there was anything to it. Looked all good to me. Rush throws a terrible smoke to try and smoke off the bomb. And goes for the in the smoke diffuse. Pretty sure his body's showing a little bit, and he gets killed, so they lose a round. First gun round here for Rush, and I like how he throws that smoke. I think it was Cloud9 I was watching. They throw it too deep into the tunnel. You want it to pop right at the mouth, so that when the T's go through it, they don't really know exactly where to look. Anyways, Rush just gets fucking rolled over here. That's a quick round for him, but we get some in-game chatter to listen to.
Fuck, they walked out the smoke. What the fuck? Were they not spotting anything? No, they walked through this bathroom smoke. I was spotting. They sat behind the smoke. You wanna take a pause to slow them down? They're getting momentum. You really believe we should pause it? Okay.
Alright, 3v5 or 3v4 retake here for Rush. And you can see the score starting to get a little bit out of hand here. So I thought Rush might start turning it on a bit. He had some really fast crosshair movement, so I just slowed it down here. I don't think that's anything, you know, once he shoots, he's expecting a guy on site to peek, so he just whips over to the box. It could very well be legitimate, you know. Looks fine to me, and the rest of the round looked fine too, so they decide to save, and away they go. Alright, and the next gun round from Rush right here. Nice smoke again, right at the mouth of the monster opening. Good shit. I'll just fast forward through here. I got pretty much the whole round in here to look at. There's one spot, you know, I don't like seeing little adjustments like this, but I mean this is probably nothing. I just don't like seeing, you know, a really small crosshair movement and then followed by another small crosshair placement. It's kind of weird. Like the way he's peeking it now, that's kind of the normal way to peek monster, you know, just pop your head up and look side to side or whatever. There's a lot of pretty fast mouse movement going on in this round. And I slowed a lot of it down and looked at some of it. And the part that bugged me the most was actually right at the end, just before he died. So I'm going to slow this down because it's really hard to catch. But I know he hears that guy running, but fuck me, what are the chances he's going to fucking lock onto his fucking front teeth just before he comes around the corner, you know? That's... You could call it good crosshair placement. You know, you could say he's maybe getting ready to peek to sandbags, but that's not really where you'd put your crosshair necessarily, to peek to sandbags. I think that's pretty strange, you know? I don't think you should see that too many times in a demo. Here's an eco round from Rush, and this type of movement just triggers me fucking beyond belief. So I got that slowed down, and it doesn't lock onto anyone in particular, but how come whenever I see shit like this, they're never going away from fucking approaching enemies, you know? Why do they never swipe to the, you know, the left here instead of the right, if all he's doing is adjusting his crosshair or whatever? I know it doesn't get close to anyone, but this shit just fucking triggers me, man. Alright, next gun round, 8-0 FaZe. And this is starting to get out of hand for Optic here. Luckily, Rush has a really good round, and you might have noticed a lot of shit happening really fucking fast there. I'm gonna slow it down and put it into super slow-mo here. Rush has actually the fastest reaction time I've ever fucking measured. I've done 10 now. I'm prepping to make a video on it, talking about like pro reaction times and stuff. I know it's not 100% accurate, it's GoTV, etc., but at least I'm comparing apples to apples, you know? It's all GoTV demos that I look at. So this took 4 frames at 60 FPS, which, according to my math, people can correct me if I'm wrong, is 67 milliseconds, which is ridiculous. Right after that kill, too, he fucking traces that guy right on the head again, just like earlier. I'm gonna replay it again here. You can see after the kill, he's tracing AZ fucking dead on his head. That really does not look good, especially with the trace that he had earlier while holding at B. Like, that really looks bad, especially because you can't really make the crosshair placement argument there. His best argument is that he didn't come around the wall fucking locked into him, but if it was just an aimbot that picked up after the kill or whatever, you know, he may not have caught on right ahead. He goes on to Kiyoshima's head. That's probably nothing. He just saw Kiyoshima, so you can't really make much of an argument for that one. Alright, another gun round here. 8-2 for FaZe, a little bit closer. And Rush has to rotate over to A site, and he doesn't have any site control. So you could see him looking for a bit of information here maybe, or he's just checking out the fucking ceiling here. But you do not see people do this very often in Counter-Strike. Just look up for no reason. If you want to see what it looks like when you tap your aim key but let it go before it locks onto something, that's pretty much it. I have no fucking clue what he's doing in that situation. Like, he really has no reason to look at the ceiling whatsoever. That's really weird shit.
You think I should have just left him and just out there?
I said just careful. There's a guy down there. I didn't tell you to chase.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to like kill him.
No.
It's alright.
That guy can't do anything. He just
This round made it onto Reddit, in the vacsucks subreddit, and it was kind of mostly written off, well, for the most part anyways, as just kind of crosshair placement. He was gonna go peek monster, but he does lock fucking dead on the guy's head again. And with the other two locks that I found in this demo, like I'm only halfway through the demo that I've watched. With the other two that I found, this, you know, he's fucking locked in pretty hard. Pretty much right on the head, you know, on the neck area anyways. And yeah, combined with the other two that I saw, I think that one, it makes it look a lot worse when you look at it in the context of the demo. Alright, Rush has a pretty decent round here. It's an anti-eco, and he gets some action for sure. It didn't look sketchy or anything, so I figured I'd put it in. You guys can let me know if you see anything, but I really didn't find too much to it. He does a quick snap to sandbags there. It goes on the guy's feet. I don't think that's anything. He's just covering sandbags. Alright, well, in my quest to, you know, capture some data on reaction times here, I found this clip as well, and I'm cherry picking data a bit here, but I didn't capture data from every gunfight in the demo, but I do want to go over this and how when he peeks here, he should be relatively prepared. You know, the smoke just cleared to the entrance of bathrooms, but he took 300 milliseconds to react to rain here. And you might notice the big difference here is that his crosshair wasn't actually ever on rain when he peeked into that corner. So a normal trigger bot, you're going to need your crosshair to be actually on the guy before it'll fire. So maybe there is something here that I can prove a little bit. You know, it'll take a lot more time, and I'll probably make a dedicated video to it, but I'll keep collecting data kind of on reaction time and what their reaction time is when the crosshair is directly on someone and when it's not, and we'll see what we find anyways. But this is pretty interesting. Alright, here's just a quick kill from Rush. It looks worse in full speed than it does in slow motion. You can see in full speed his crosshair is pretty fucking, you know, jittering around and shit like that. I'll slow it down, and it doesn't really look like much. Could maybe make the argument that he lined onto that guy, but the guy's not exactly playing too much of an off angle, so I don't know. I'll let you guys debate about this one. Alright, bunny hop, new fucking aim lock meta here again, and Rush with a fucking hard lock onto someone's head while jumping, and you can debate fucking good crosshair placement here all you want, but I do not fucking buy it. Like, this has happened quite a few times now. And this is kind of weird still, you know, even if you do argue good crosshair placement. Like, why the fuck is he not just shoulder peeking that? I don't know what the jump is for. If he thinks someone's holding him with an op or something and he's going to jump in. But yeah, this is starting to happen fucking way too often.
Nice try.
God damn it, we should have sprinted back to B. I think we maybe would have made it.
I think we had like 15 or 20, right? I don't know, maybe.
25, maybe?
okay, it's a good fucking round anyway.
Okay, I got just about this whole round in here. They molly tree, which they did this a few times. They throw this fancy molly, you know, over the wall to hit the tree. Like, I can't remember the last time I saw anyone play tree, but yeah, I guess, you know, just because you know the molly doesn't mean you should always throw it, but that's what they choose to do with their molly. I think it'd be more useful on site, but hey, what do I know? So yeah, I got this whole round in here. You can tell that this is a very important round for Rush, and I thought for sure I'd see something here, just the way the demo's been going. But I didn't see too much actually. When they go into sight, it all looks pretty normal. You know, he has a lineup through the smoke there, but I don't think he can make a strong enough argument. You know, like he had that lineup, yeah, but then he moves and then sprays a different spot. So I don't think there's too much here. Alright, this is the last round, and this was on the vacsucks subreddit, rightly so. It was pretty fucked. He starts off the round with this really fucking awkward bunny hop, I thought, and hits crosshair, makes a fucking beeline towards Alu. And like I said, this is not a normal bunny hop. You know, like, I don't know, I thought that looked pretty weird. Part of the bunny hop meta, you know, hit your aim key while you're bunny hopping to try and hide it. I thought it was pretty strange. And then this is just fucking blatant. I can't think of any reason for Rush to look fucking directly into a wall other than to aim lock right onto Alu. The first shake I was thinking maybe, you know, maybe he's got two keys for an aim lock. Maybe one's with the offset, one's without the offset. That's why there's two different shakes here. Unless Rush is going to empty this fucking garbage can on the wall, there's really no reason for him to look there. And some people thought it was to line up his headshot level as he turns the corner for bat. Like, no, that's not what it is. This is just a fucking blatant aim lock. And with the rest of this demo, this is just ridiculous. Alright, let's speed through the middle part of the round. Not much really happens. And you're going to see when he comes downstairs here, he gets another fucking lock onto a head of the guy in sight. And you could debate about this one a little bit, but like I really hate seeing those little small like micro adjustments, you know. Normally when you're coming around that corner, you'll just look to the jump spot, and then, you know, you don't need two mouse movements to do that. So, anyways, that'll wrap up the demo for Rush. And maybe I should start looking at demos where where the team loses, you know? This is definitely a pretty fishy demo. Way more fucking dead-on headlocks than I've seen, like, ever, I think. And I don't think they could be easily explained away as good crosshair placement, you know? Like, the angles that he was locking onto the guy's heads were not totally standard. Like, it wasn't like he was peeking fucking long A into longhouse, you know? So some weird shit going on. Rush, you know, his last demo didn't do him any fucking favors either. So this is 2 for 2 and super sketchy demos. This is a big fucking land too, man. Like, this was for the E-League major qualifier, and yeah, that's pretty sad to see. That I'm pretty sure there's some shit going on here, especially that lock at bathrooms. Like, that was just beyond fucking retarded. Weird shit for sure, and I'll make sure to check out Rush for the major when it comes up, and that would be his 3rd demo, so that'd be good and fitting. Let me know what you guys think about the whole reaction time thing that I'm planning on doing. Like I said, I'm gonna definitely make a full movie on that. I think I'm gonna kind of do it from the angle of, you know, I'm not gonna talk about cheating in that and stuff in that, just so it's more of a mainstream kind of video, you know. Like, I don't want to talk about cheating in every video that I put out, but I'm definitely gonna make a video talking about reaction times from pros and just state, you know, facts. I'll get like a shitload or a good sample size, talk about how many frames or how many milliseconds it took from them to react, and then, you know, then we can draw our conclusions. And I'll keep the whole demo Overwatch series more dedicated to looking for cheats for shit, you know. But it'd be good. Like, I want to have some mainstream videos on the channel, just because that brings in more people, and then you can kind of ease them into the whole cheating thing, maybe, you know. So that's something I plan to do. I'll definitely put together a video talking about reaction times, and I'll try and put it in my videos more often, I think. Yeah, but there could have been something going on with Rush for sure, like his fucking reaction time on that guy, unless there was a shadow or something that I was missing, but I don't think there was. That's the only thing I kind of got to watch out for, you know, whenever a shadow comes into the picture, that throws everything off, right? So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.